Welcome back, everybody. You listen to Money in the Bank. I'm your host, Shontis, and today we're here to talk about some of the moves that Carolina's made so far during free agency. As you know, the last couple of episodes, we've been talking about what the Panthers could potentially do to fill certain positions, and now we have some answers. Now, one of the biggest things, of course, that's come out in the last week is that the Panthers are moving on from Cam Newton and are now moving forward with Teddy Bridgewater. If you haven't heard the podcast, the last episode yet, we obviously expressed how we felt about the move, but now in retrospect, just grading the move as a separate incident, that's a B+ move. That's a B+. I think signing Teddy Bridgewater is a B+ move. Let me remove my jewelry. But yeah, signing Teddy Bridgewater is a B+ move. That is a good move if you're trying to keep your team above water for the upcoming season. I think a lot of us kind of felt like Carolina would kind of go in the tank if they were to let go of Cam and try to move into a different direction. They're saying that they want to compete. Giving Joe Brady, a quarterback he's worked with in the past, giving Matt Rule and Joe Brady pretty much guys that they are comfortable with working with for their first NFL tenure at these positions. I think right now for Carolina, that's something you just gotta roll with. As fans, we're gonna have to roll with that. We're gonna have to roll with the fact that a lot of these guys that are coming in are gonna be guys that Matt Rule and Joe Brady and Phil Snow are gonna be comfortable with moving forward. Now, as we keep going down the list, Stephen Weatherly, defensive end from Minnesota. I like him. I think he's gonna be some of the comparisons I heard about Stephen Weatherly. If you want to know what to kind of expect or what we're kind of getting in signing a guy like him, good rotational defensive end, getting good value on a team that has established starters. I think he can come in. I think he could be an established starter and produce. I don't think you're gonna expect much. I heard a Mario Addison comparison, and it makes sense. That's really the guy he's replacing right now at that defensive end spot. I think it will be opposite of Brian Burns. Whatever, if Brian Burns is going to be a true defensive end this year, I think it'll be opposite Brian Burns. Good value there. I don't expect much. Like I said, I don't think any of these guys that we've signed are flashy. I think these are guys that you would sign to fill out the meat of your roster, who are marginal players that could play key roles if things are going well. So you keep going down the list. Justin Bird is a guy that played well for Cleveland. Replacing going to be Eric Reed. He's not an upgrade. He's definitely a downgrade as far as I think talent. But I think if in the right system, of course, like I said, another marginal player. And as we keep going through, John Miller, Cincinnati. I don't know too much about him. I just really, a lot of these signings are just guys. We just signed a bunch of guys. Let's keep it honest. Let's be honest here. We signed a bunch of guys that you would fill out your roster with. I will say this. If you remember a few weeks ago, I talked about what Carolina could possibly do with the receiving core and trying to solidify it. They went out and signed Seth Roberts, who I think does exactly what I think the Carolina Panthers need. Also, you go and get Farrell Cooper, which I am a fan of the Farrell Cooper signing, mainly because I'm a South Carolina guy myself. You know what I'm saying? Go Cox, And I think he definitely helps us out in a return game where we've struggled for Jesus Christ. I just can't remember when was the last time I think we've had a good returner. We have been very, very good at returning. If you follow Carolina, Seth DeValve, tight end from Jacksonville. These are just guys. I honestly, we talked about what Carolina will be doing this offseason, and pretty much that's what's happened. Wasn't a lot of money left. Wasn't a lot of money there for us in free agency. We knew we wouldn't be in the market for big name guys. Getting Teddy Bridgewater was probably the best move we've made this entire free agency period, and then hopefully it'll be a move going forward that will help us in the future if we try to put together a good product on the field that can get us back into the playoff mix. Keith Kirkwood. Oh, sorry, New Orleans. Keith Kirkwood from New Orleans. Another. Yeah, it's just You see where this is going. It's much of the same. Kyle Allen now has been traded to the Washington Redskins. So there's that. So that's one less quarterback on the roster. We're now down to 4, with us now signing PJ Walker, a guy that if you remember, I talked about a few weeks ago when I was talking about what we may need a receiver, I talked about PJ Walker being a guy that if he became available, expect Matt Rule to go get him. They're going to be loading this roster up with guys they've worked with or guys they are familiar with in the past. That's simply especially with a coach in his first NFL tenure, that's what you're going to see. That's what we're going to have to come to expect. And hopefully we get something great out of this. Not really much to really update you on. Not many major moves coming our way anytime soon. Like I said, I think for Carolina fans, realistically, man, expect this team to be around 6-10, 7-9. Best case 8-8. Best case, worst case 5-11. This team is not going to be. I just couldn't see this team doing much more than that. But I will. While I'm still not sure on the direction that we're going with this team, I will give a nod to some of the moves, the Bridgewater move, the PJ Walker move, giving a guy like that a chance to prove he can be a backup quarterback. Trying, I can give you a B for effort, D for execution. But that's about all I have for you guys today. We'll keep you updated as things keep coming in. And as you know, man, be sure to check out the Panthers Brawl podcast along with the Brawl Network website, brawlnetwork.com, where we have great writers giving you updates on updates with as much as free agency stuff that's coming out now. And again, we have merch. We have the merch. We have hoodies, sweatshirts, joggers, leggings, all of that in between. And we have deals, which I will have in the description of this video. So be sure to go out there and get you some Brawl Network gear and support your favorite brawlers. I'm Shontis Stewart. Much love. This is Money in the Bank.